Okay, good morning everybody. So it is Tuesday and we're going to actually have a test. If you are in first period, they will have their test A on Thursday. 10, wow. Oh, 10, 20, 10, 20, 20. There you go. That looks weird. Anyway, so we'll do a test A on Thursday for first period. And then for fourth period, we'll do test B, and that'll be on Friday. So let me go through the review, because everybody needs to do the review. So question number 1, the negative 4 is pretty easy. We're going to make a polynomial, and I know to get the negative 4, I would have had to have an x plus 4, okay? To get the 2i, well, the only way I can get a 2i is if I took the square root of a negative 4. It's the only way I can get a 2i, plus or minus. So that would have had to have come from x squared equals negative 4, and then that would have had to have come from an x squared plus 4. So then I'm going to put that in as part of my polynomial also. So I'll have an x squared plus 4. The only way I can get a square root of 7 is if I had an x squared equals 7, which means this could have come from an x squared minus 7. So I'll have an x squared minus 7. Now, this is all I need because this is just a function. There could be more information, which means we could get the specific one, but this is all I need, okay? Now, number 2 is just add. Like terms together. Number 3, subtract. So when I subtract, I like to bring the negative through because I tend to mess things up. So I would just take the negative through, and I'd have a negative 3x minus 5y, positive 15 xy, and I'd bring down my 8, oh, that's a lousy looking 8xy minus 15x plus 12y, and then put like terms together, okay? Now, 4, you're going to have to multiply. This times this, this times this, this times this. You will get an x to the 9th. Yes, you will. Then this times this, this times this, this times this. And combine like terms if there are any. In fact, in this case, there might not be. 5, what I do is I actually make it easier on myself, and I multiply these two first. I'd FOIL these, and I'd bring down, so I'd have my 3x plus 2, and I'd multiply times an x squared. I'd do the FOIL. That times that, that times that, that times that. Oh, let's see, x squared plus 2x minus 15, and then I would multiply again. That times that, that times that, that times that, and you know, that times that, that times that, that times that. Combine like terms, okay? It's just, I'll let you do that. It's just a review. 6, I'm going to factor and solve. Oh, it just says factor, never mind. So I'm going to probably need to factor twice. X squared minus 9 minus 1, okay? And then that'll factor again, x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 1, x minus 1, okay? B, I'm going to do by grouping. So I'm going to put these two together and group them. So I will see that these two have a common 2, x squared in common, and I'd be left with an 2x minus 1. These two have a common, I'm going to take out a negative 5 to be a 2x minus 1. These two groups have a 2x minus 1 in common. And then we're left with a 2x squared minus 5. Okay, that's what I want. 6 or 7. Now 7 is going to take some work. I'll do it on a separate sheet of paper. I'll help you out a little bit on 7. So to do 7, I'm going to have my a cubed plus b cubed. And that formula is an a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, this might be one of the harder problems, but we can do it. I know we can. So in this example, I know that it's the same thing as an x cubed plus a 5 cubed. So I know that I'm going to put my x in for all my a's. I put my 5 in for my b's. So I will have an x plus 5, a plus b, times my x squared minus 5x plus 25. Okay, so one of my zeros is x equals negative 5. The other, we're going to need to use the quadratic formula. So you're going to set up the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. And I'll let you guys finish it there. You will get 2 imaginary roots, which I'll let you take care of that, okay? Moving on, number b, if I bring the 11x over, I'm going to rewrite this as a 2x cubed minus 11x squared plus 5x equals 0. I'll common factor out an x. I'll have a 2x squared minus an 11x plus 5. That does factor again into a 2x, x, 1, 5, minus, minus. So your 3 answers, you are going to get 3 answers from your mini equations. One is x equals 0, x equals 1/2, and x equals 5. Okay, I'll let you guys do that, okay? 8, this is graph, so let's just use Desmos, even though we can do an awful lot of this without it. I already see the zeros because I can factor, but let's just use Desmos because you will. So if you go to Desmos, let's graph this thing. Stop. Desmos, come on. So I'm going to go x cubed plus x squared minus 6x. And you can see from this, you've got, if you want zeros, you can, boom, there's 1 0, negative 3 0, 0 0, and 2 0. Okay. I can get also then, it says factor, and I probably will ask you to factor it, so common factor out an x to get those answers. So where is it increasing, decreasing? Well, you need to know the max. The maximum is at, you only need the x values, negative 1.8. So increasing, decreasing. I've got x equals negative 1.8. Okay. I need this x value. Tap, tap. I got x equals a 1.1. Okay, now let me go ahead and just make a rough sketch of it. All I need is a rough sketch so I can show you about increasing, decreasing. So it goes up like this. So for increasing, decreasing, right? These are the values, just the x values, okay? I got a negative 1.8. I've got a 1.1. So where's it going uphill? From here to here. So increasing, I'm going to say it's going uphill from negative infinity to negative 1.8, and it's going to be increasing from 1.1 to infinity. Okay. Now where's it decreasing? Where's it going downhill? In this region. So it's decreasing from negative 1.8 to 1.1. So it's the x phase, okay? And I like interval notation. That works out really well for me, okay? Now, number 9, we are not going to be able to do number 9, so I'm going to actually give you the equation. I'll give you some y equals some cubic equation because we don't have the technology to do this. So I'll give you the equation, and then you just have to use the equation to plug in 12, okay? But you will have to graph it. Scatter plot, I'll give you the equation because I can do it with my technology, and you guys don't have that technology, but I'll give you the equation tomorrow, okay? And then just plug it in. Or not tomorrow, but I'll give you the equation on Thursday and Friday. Okay, enough of that. 10, Pascal's triangle. Okay, if you got to expand this, 5th row of Pascal's triangle, which I believe is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. I believe that's 5th row of Pascal's triangle. Okay, and then I'm going to go a 5 plus a 4b plus a 3b2 plus a 2b3 plus a b4 plus, and then I'll go b to the 5th, except I'm going to plug in, instead of a's and b's, we're going to plug in 3x and 2y. So I'm going to let A equal 3x, and B is going to equal my 2y. And you need to do that. I'll let you do that, okay? Now 11. On 11, we are going to have two different zeros here. This occurs twice. X equals -2 happens twice. It's called a double root, okay? Because it touches it in the same place, in a sense, twice. So here's what I have. And I also have an x equals a 3, and I have an x equals a 6. So here's what I know about my polynomial. P of x is equal to some value a, which we're going to find out. I'm going to x minus 2 twice. So it came from an x plus 2 squared, because it happens twice, times an x minus 3 gives me this root, times an x minus 6 gives me this root, okay? Now I need some value to help me find the value of a, which is right here at 0, 3. I'm going to plug the 0 in for all my x's, and the 3 for all my y's, and I'll let you finish this up, but I'll set you up at least. So we're going to put 3 equals a times 0 plus 2 squared, 0 minus 3 squared, 0 minus 6. Oh, that's not squared, sorry, my bad. And then find out what the value of a is, put it right here, and then you got it. Okay? All right. Last but not least, number 12. Find the equation g of x, okay? So we've got x cubed. Here's x cubed, right? Let's see what I'm going to do to it, okay? X cubed, right? Translate one unit to the right, so it means opposite of the inside. Okay, any horizontal shift is inside and the opposite. 5 units down, and then shrunk by 1/2. That's it. That's pretty easy. Okay, so do the review, and then submit it to Canvas for me, and then when I take a look at it, you should be ready for the test. Okay, and I don't mind helping a little bit, but you need to do this.